That's a look at the USA lineup for the blue and gold of the Ukraine. This is really their second game of all in 1992. Prokopenko is the coach there as part of their lineup.
Number 3, Serhii Tretiak, is the man to watch. He's the most experienced defender. He's going to organize for them defensively. And if you look at their midfielders and forwards, the man to watch is Ivan Hechko. He has 10 goals in the league. And number 9, Yuri Hudimenko, has 12 goals, the leading scorer in the Ukrainian league.
Of today's World Series of Soccer match between the Ukraine and the United States World Cup team. The Ukraine has played only one other game this year. They lost a 3-1 game at home against Hungary a couple months ago, but they used mostly youth players in that particular game. Your officials are Michael Caulfield from the Republic of Ireland. A bit higher down there because of the bit of rain that hit this area.
Oh, about an hour before kickoff, it's still evaporating off the grass there, and you can really feel it. Up here, it's nice and cool in the press box.
You're just looking at Chaika. They will be performing at halftime. 40 young men and women.
And this Ukraine team playing with a great deal of pride because they're able to represent their country as an independent nation, something they've not been able to do ever before.
Number 10 over the ball is Ivan Hechko. He had 10 goals this year playing for Odessa. They are the cup champions of Ukraine. He's one of the players to watch. Number 9, Hudimenko, being the other for the Ukraine. It is played back. The Ukraine with the ball there in their blue and gold colors. USA in red, white, and blue, predominantly white this afternoon in New Jersey. Moroz is number 6. Armstrong breaks up the play. Wanted Kinnear. Near midfield. And this one will go astray. Murray was the closest man to it for the U.S. actually. The U.S. will have a throw-in.
To be one of the sanctioned teams to enter the '94 World Cup.
Moroz on the throw from Pamazun, the goalkeeper. Cimbalar giving it up in midfield, and Armstrong took him down. Play on, says Michael Caulfield, the official. Advantage went for the Ukraine. Moving it upfield. This is the deepest they've been. Sent in outside of the penalty arc. Walking in. Hudimenko can't get the ball, as Miola was right there, but Hudimenko found an opening.
There was some space there. Quinn, in fact.
Goran Milutinovic, the head coach. Next to him, Timo Liakowski's assistant. The cross to the middle. Cleared out. A chance. Quinn missed kicking. Quinn with another one. A left footer and a save. A spectacular play. Pamazun, as Brian Quinn did well to recover that one. What a way to follow up a miss hit. And it goes wide of Pamazun.
The chances here by Quinn from well outside, but he got behind the ball, really got the center of it, and just drove it barely over the crossbar. But that's been the best chance for the U.S. so far.
As Pamazun, the goalkeeper, played on the Olympic team of the Soviet Union and also on the Soviet junior team to make a nice play defensively.
Nikiforov really used his size there to step on Winalda, because Winalda, with his good change of pace, had nearly broken through. You see it here through the midfield again, and he accelerates. He's nearly inside. But look at the shoulder action by Nikiforov. He uses his size. He's a big guy.
Free kick coming up. Kinnear will take it. Still scoreless. Better than 25 minutes to go in this first half from Rutgers. Kinnear on the bender, headed down and just missing. Doyle was open on the far side, but it looked like Winalda was the man that came streaking in. Two players had a crack time.
And Winalda had a real good look at it. He's looking into the sun, though. Moving away from the keeper by Kinnear. And there's Winalda just flying through there, getting his head onto it.
And Murray's back there as well, number 4. And Murray can strike from that far out easily. Less than 20 minutes to go in the first half. It is scoreless for now. Balboa will leave it. Murray, right footer, and it's wide of the goalkeeper, Pamazun. Balboa trying to set the table for number 4, Bruce Murray, who leads this team more goals than any other player in U.S. national team history with 17. Cimbalar. Armstrong and Murray in the double team. Murray comes away from the pack. Kicked away by Щербаков. A chance here. Hudimenko, number 9. A right footer is low, and Miola sees that one all the way. Doyle helping to close down, so not a real quality chance by Hudimenko.
Oh, and in fact, I think the factor that we're seeing here is the high grass. It's a bit high, and what it has done is it has affected some of the shooting. I think it has also affected the counterattacking abilities of the Ukraine team. We see the shot there, not enough on it.
Here's Brian Quinn in the scoreless game. Giving it up, Balboa, number 17 in white. Burmese, tackled away. Cimballar, number 7, back for the Ukraine. About 16 minutes to play. Щербаков breaking clear. Щербакov in the area, chased by Bill. Miola made the save. Corner kick coming up, but Tony Miola was brilliant. Щербакov showed he's got some wheels.
And the Ukrainian-American fans here like it because he took off in a hurry, and Doyle at the last moment was able to recover. Look at this ball spinning ever so near Tony Miola's goal. He came out, cut the angle well. We'll see it from a different angle. There's Doyle getting a foot on it at the last minute, which scared Miola actually because he thought maybe he was about to make the save. Instead, it goes out for a corner kick.
Looked like Miola touched it live, but not there, right?
No, Doyle got his foot on it.
Cimballar. Crossed away, and there's Mihalik. And he'll just send it upfield, leave the pressure. This is Clavillo coming back upfield as we welcome Sports Channel Chicago, who has just joined our presentation from Rutgers. The lead pass is for Burmese, and it's back to the goalkeeper, Pamazoon. This is the World Series of Soccer. In the blue and gold are the Ukraine national team against the U.S. World Cup team in the predominant white uniforms. And the U.S. has had a lot of good chances in this one, but have been unable to score on the opposite end. So it's a 0-0 game with about less than 15 minutes to go.
Well, just to contain players like Щербаков and Hedgeko, these are high-quality attackers, and they show that change of pace that is so essential for a great attacking player in this game of world soccer. And Щербакov, his talent has been recognized. There are rumors that he will sign with the Dutch First Division team for this upcoming season.
That tells you how good he is. Right now, he's down on the field, victimized there by Armstrong. And they're coming out to tend to Щербакov, Sергій Щербакov, number 11. The U.S. getting set for their wall, but right now they're tending to Щербакov down on the field. The U.S. has made some changes in the lineup today, some by necessity, some by injury. They're giving other players a rest, but it seems like they line up right behind it. Hedgeko to the angle. Hedgeko, left footer, too high. Way high against Tony Miola by one of the better goal scorers on this squad. 10 goals in the Ukrainian First Division.
You see it from Miola's angle. And the ball just sails high and wide. Never got the swerve that would have been necessary to bring it down over the wall.
Ivan Hedgeko plays for the club team Odessa.
Another look at it. And what he does is really try to overpower it.
They've had several of those in this first half.
No doubt in terms of possession, in terms of territorial play that the U.S. team has
the U.S. You may remember that name, Gene Chislewicz, because he's a former coach of our U.S. national team and a Ukrainian-American. Throw in for the U.S., that was Clavillo. Kinnear has it knocked away. Quinn, who has a commanding presence in the midfield, to Balboa. Less than 3.5 remaining. Wijnaldum behind the defense for the header. Too high, but a great chance. Balboa finding Wijnaldum. Great effort by the U.S. It's a big game for them. Tretiak blocked it, comes right back. Nikiforov, good move on the cut. Playing it. Bondarenko. Kovalic. Inside for Hedgeko, and it was headed out by Balboa. Corner kick coming up. That was dangerous.
Balboa really had no other choice to get that ball out of there, because as that cross came in, we'll see it here, number 9 and 10 in good positions to strike on goal, and that's Hedgeko, number 10, and Hudameko, their two best scorers, getting deep into the 6-yard box.
Corner kick from Miola's left side. Still scoreless, a nice bender to the middle, headed down by Bondarenko. Left side, this is Cimballar. Cross to the far post, Miola up and at him to make the play. Mihalik giving it back now to Brian Quinn. Quinn, a right footer, it's blocked. Cimballar will play it back to Pamazoon. Your official Caulfield looking at his watch for a second. So time is running down here in this first half.
We've seen some attractive ball work by both teams, but in the final analysis, the last shot has not been very convincing.
Well, you saw on our clock upper portion of your screen, we went about a minute or so, or almost a full minute, into injury time. No scoring, though, in the first half of play, but all in all, Ty, I thought a very entertaining scoreless first half of play. On the Ukrainian side, if we can pick it up. But right now, Brian Quinn and Dominic Kinnear over the ball. Second half is underway here at Rutgers. On the block from Щербаков. Sneaking behind the defense, but there to make the play is Miola. Well, that could have been dangerous. Here comes Brian Quinn over midfield. Wants everyone to go forward. He wants Mahalik running to the far post or near post. Clavillo now on the outside. A Bender, far side, outside of the area. Controlled. Kinnear brings it into the area. The shot, but it's right at Pamazzoon, but great footwork from Dominic Kinnear, number 8.
Some good deception there by Kinnear in faking the shot, getting defenders to move out in front of him. We'll see it here. The ball played in to Kinnear, and look at the fake there. He fakes one shot, now he's going to fake again and step inside, and he goes with the toe poke rather than Dooley, Wegerle, who has to sit. So I think we've seen that in terms of the determination of some of the players.
There's Prokopenko, who is the Ukraine coach who just disappeared from our camera. Don't be shy, Victor. Head coach of the Ukraine national team, Victor Prokopenko, who guided Odessa to the Cup championship. Checking to see if the offside trap was on.
Like an
Kovalec, yeah. Kovalec, far post, Miola's out, he missed. May have lost that one in the sun, going right out after it. Armstrong in
probing offense. Some type of crack appears, and they are able to strike a goal.
Far more entertaining game than 2 weeks ago when the U.S. lost to Australia 1-0. Still scoreless, right side. Murray looking for Masters, he's up there with a header. It comes out Mihalik on a missed kick, it's loose. Here's a turnaround for Kinnear, far post, and he shot it wide. I'm not sure from this angle is he shooting or if he thought someone may have been at the far post.
Definitely, he was shooting. He took a quick look to see if maybe he could set up Masters. He wasn't able to see that. Instead, tried to do it on his own. And there's some miscommunication in the Ukraine defense. And on the turn there is Kinnear. But Masters was there. You'll see it from this angle here. Kinnear does a great job of winning it. He's got Masters right out in front, who had a better angle to shoot.
On the right side, Щербаков. A left footer. Great pass to Hetsko. That's tough to do off your left foot on the opposite wing. Hetsko broken up by Doyle, who strips him of the ball and takes it back.
Doyle really coming to the rescue. Armstrong had slipped, may have recovered, may not have, but Doyle, reading the situation, came across, and you need defenders helping each other out like that.
Murray to Mahalik. In a space to Chung. Tretiak is there. Chung will win it. Knocked out, who touched it last? They're going to give it to Chung. And the U.S. national team, the shots on goal show the U.S. 6-1. And they had an edge of 13-4, as I recall, in that first half of play. So the shots are lopsided, U.S. favor. Here's Mihalik's Bender. Missing one target. Quinn in the area. On the left to the far post for Masters, it's loose. Pamazzoon took a kick in the face. And a foul, a dangerous play it should be on Kinnear. Pamazzoon may have to see a dentist before this is over.
The U.S. team is dominating so much and having chances, but perhaps a little more patience in some of these attacking situations would pay off, because this ball here, they're trying to find Masters at the far post. He wasn't quite there yet.
Great effort by Nikiforov. There's Prokopenko. When they've had to, the poise that they've shown. There's Boromir Jutinovic shouting out instructions from the U.S. bench. No reason to hurry for the Ukraine squad, and we have Rebro getting ready to come in. Rebro is getting ready to come into the lineup. And it appears as if he would replace Kovalec. But we'll wait and see. Pamazzoon sending it forward. Here's Kovalec, number 8. Getting by Clavillo. On the turn, Щербаков on the run. Great effort by Mahalik. And Щербакov as well for staying in there with Pohitko. And then Armstrong, it goes out of play. And let's see if the referee will acknowledge the substitution. He will. Kovalec may not have much left here. And Rebro, Sергій Rebro, number 14, will get ready to check into the lineup. Kovalec will come out. Good effort today by Sергія Ковальця, who plays for the Kiev team. Dynamo Kiev, we called it at one time in the Soviet Union. Dynamo is, I guess, the Ukrainian on the Zoom. Gone some 32-plus minutes here in the second half of play. So better than 12 minutes remaining. Unofficial time. Still looking for the first goal of the match. Again, no overtime in our World Series of Soccer matches. Onside is Hetsko, along with Rebrow. Hetsko, upender! And it just went too high over squad. There's number 5, Nikiforov, who we think played a nice game both at the back and when he advanced forward.
For a big man, very to turn and try and take the shot.
You read that well, though, because you could tell that Quinn was ready to tee it up. When you do all that work and now you get a little momentum going, your next step is to crack it.
He had pushed it a little bit too far, and Balboa was trying to do him a favor, I think, and set it for him. And it didn't work out, so then Balboa had to be the one to take it.
Doyle looking to create something for Brian Quinn. Coming back the other way. Here's the man, Щербаков breaking into the area of the shot. I thought Miola got a piece. And if they call it a goal kick, then I'm wrong. He missed it, and they're calling it goal kick.
And if he'd have put it in, we'd have had to change the start of the game.
Yeah, well, let's recall the Snickers award if he breaks in. That's what I was thinking.
There's Sorber trying to touch the ball into Doyle. Doyle working the ball across the back of the defense, puts the ball a little bit too far in front of Quinn, and now here's Щербаков with that great speed and balance as he was able to ride off one tackle by Clavijo. He's all the way through. Miola takes up a good position, cuts the angle, and this one just misses by inches.
Good challenge by Miola. And it would have been ironic if we wanted to change our Snickers guy, because the guy that gave it up was John Doyle. Uncharacteristic for him.
Щербаков bursting through with his acceleration and having the best chance all day for the Ukraine team, and seeing it this angle slightly wide. This is more of Miola's look at it. And what I liked about Щербакov is when he saw that opportunity, he went for it, no hesitation.
Heading upfield as Clavijo passes to Kinnear. Now Quinn looking the other way. Right side. And a foul is going to be called for. Our Sports Channel Ohio viewers, we will be sending you to Cleveland Stadium, where John Sanders and Rick Manning are standing by with Cleveland Indians baseball. Dominic Kinnear getting ready now for this restart. About 30 or so yards away from goal. No Murray out there, who's very dangerous on these situations, although not today. But Quinn out there with Kinnear. We'll see what happens.
Murray probably hit the best one that was hit today.
Here's Kinnear. Sending it in low. Headed down by Balboa and just wide, but a great effort to find Balboa by Kinnear. That could have been a great one in injury time, no less.
That was well coordinated and timed.
That's it. Michael Caulfield, the referee, says that's it.
This was the final chance. The ball curled in by Kinnear. Balboa's onto it, but he puts it wide with the head at the near post.
Ty, that would have been about 5 seconds from the final whistle, and it would have been Balboa from Kinnear, but instead it is a 0-0 tie the way it ends up. And again, the shots on goal, etc., will show that the U.S. had the edge in this one, but it won't go that way. The World Series of Soccer match ends in a scoreless tie between the national team of the Ukraine and the U.S. World Cup team.